Welcome, dear movie lovers. After many such movies, today we have again brought a good fun movie to make the family audience happy, named Wonderful Night. After watching this Korean movie, you must say in the comment that it looks like an Indian movie, and don't forget to like the video in Safi. A rich woman meets with an accident and goes out of business. In this situation, she gets an option from other people. If she lives the life of a middle-class woman for a month, then she will go out of business. Will she last a month in the life of an ordinary woman? Will she be able to return to her old and heavy life? For the sake of love, watch this very touching movie for more time. Friends, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications on YouTube. On Rocky, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Now let's go inside the movie. At the beginning of the movie, a little girl says that my father was also there and always used to stay far away from me and my mother. One day, he left my base. Mother was dependent on her father, so she was completely broken when she wondered how the house would be run. Then one day he would also leave, but I had promised my mother that I would not want a life like hers but would be independent and would work hard to earn money for this girl. Her name is Ho, and she is the heroine of this movie. Here, the movie starts with the title of the movie, Wonderful Nightmare. After many years, news is being broadcast on the FM radio of a big city that a teenage boy from a rice family has raped his classmate. The boy's rich son has given diamonds to the city's best lawyer, and that talented lawyer is none other than the heroine. How does the heroine ask the teen's mother to take her back? Because the girl's father is a very powerful man, he can do anything. Your son felt like a child and immediately sent him to study, but your daughter has to stay here and study. Think about it. Your daughter's name and photos will appear on Facebook and Twitter every day. She will be discussed, and she will be defamed a lot. Hence, take huge compensation and withdraw the case. The victim's mother shouts that if all this had happened to your daughter, would you still have taken the money and left her in the room? The victim says, "Mother, why would we poor people go round the courts? Only the rich would get justice. Hey, let's go home. Stay like this, and be successful in twisting the justice." This is the cast. The poor victim's mother gets nothing. Use Callie says that the girl has given him a lot, physically and mentally. Sha, you yourself, being a woman, have given him the girl. Why are you being a child? Puri City knows that the boy must have done this to her, but you have given your land. And she says that I do not like centimeter talk at all. I am a lawyer, and I am doing what is according to the law. The thinking is that she does not want to depend on any man and is ready to do anything to become successful and rich because she has no worries. In the next scene, she meets the boy's friend, who is his son. Thanks for saving Yunha. He wants to remove the colony from Voice and build a wonderful attack park. For this, he hires Yunha only for the problems. Not only this, he also gifts Yunha a BMW, tax, and VIP credit card to his friends. She has everything, but she lives alone in her luxurious house. She reaches her mother's tomb in her new BMW and tells her mother, "Mother, I am living a life in which you would not have even imagined. I used to depend on my father, but I don't depend on any man." Yono thinks that all men are selfish and useless. While returning home, while driving, he looks for glasses, but suddenly a truck comes from the front, and Yono stops the car. It rotates to the other side, due to which the car falls down from the bridge. In the next scene, Yono is sitting in a waiting area where the wall is completely white, and she has a token in her hand. Yono gets confused and asks which place this is. "And where have I come?" And she asks Yono's name and date of birth and checks it on her iPad. Then, with a little interest, she goes inside. There is a man sitting inside who seems to be the manager of this office, and he is giving teeth to one of the staff. What happens is that you just picked up a woman who was going to get pregnant after 30 days and also sent her to heaven, meaning this is Yamraj's office. The manager shouts that now the manager of heaven will eat my brain. I will give a mattress in hell to a staff like you. I will dig it out there, and then from there I will get it done from home. The receptionist said that this man has accidentally caused an accident to a woman named Yo-Ho, but she is on calm, so we can easily revive her, but the manager is saying this news. He lies to her and says that I have already died in an accident. Yono argues that an accident cannot happen in a car as safe as a BMW. Please do something to bring me back to life and send me back to Earth. I have a lot to do in life now. A chance-type manager says that if you help us, then I can bring you back to life. In fact, my incompetent staff accidentally killed a woman from a middle-class family, although I was killing her only after a few days, but only for 30 days. First of all, she thinks that she will have to live in this body, but there is no other way. She is a mother. I ask Yono to keep her hand on a screen, and the next second she enters some other body. She is very happy in the dress. She wakes up, sees her unruly hair, and screams. Then a man comes and says to give her a horror movie every night. You eat, and in the morning you start shouting, "Are you wearing my beauty? I am wearing it just to have sex with you." Thinking about this, she takes it off, but after seeing the man, she takes it again first, and only then does she take a photo. When we look at her, we come to know that she is in the body of a married woman, and this man is her husband, that is, my husband. The name of this husband is Yuvan. I am Yuvan, and my hubby is Cast because she never wanted to get married. A teenage girl was sitting outside, whose name is Kimmy. She says, "Mummy, get the food ready quickly. I have to go to school." Friends, when did I become a mother? She gets confused and tearfully says that a small boy comes running, saying, "Mummy." Yono is scared of her and is behind her. That's why the cast is there. Her husband asks what has been cooked for the food. Honey, by his behavior, he seems to be a sweet husband, but the food has not been cooked. No problem, brother. Do this. He puts the child's cornflakes in his mouth and goes away. Yono comes out and curses Parlo that you are playing games. My life was given to play. Will you go to hell? Then Chotu comes. By the way, Chotu's name is Arahi. You know, he is in a woman's body. What was his name? And he was 34 years old. A rich woman in the area complains about him. That your children have broken the advertisement post in the lift of the building. Such class people should be thrown out from here. This is the worst cast. Where are the people? He pulls him to the bus stop where Kausu's friends are standing, and each of them thinks that Yono is one and asks what the movie was last night. Man, it was amazing. I have put my hand on Kono's shoulder, and he also hits her lovingly. Something seems very new and strange to Sonu because she is not friendly to anyone. She always considered herself the best. When the children go on the school bus, all the women are forced to go to a place where they fold paper bags one by one. We will get 50 pays, and by taking it forward in the business, we will become rich. Yunos thinks that it will take 100 years to become rich by doing this, yet she takes Yono to her usual restaurant and discusses how good she likes the heroine's dress in the TV series. The Yar button hide button, Yuno comes to know that her marriage, i.e., Kansa's marriage, took place at the age of 18. Yono is a familyist, so she gets very angry, and she goes to the restroom and starts removing the marriage ring. Only then does the people's manager when she is shocked that it will turn out like this. She immediately Ma Jogi Yunif decides that now, according to her old lifestyle, she buys expensive dresses from a big supermarket and also expensive food items, but she does not have even 10% of the bill amount. Then, according to his present status, he buys that thing. And then his friend calls him, saying that his child has come from school and where are you going? Come quickly, she has come running, so here he stands with his face full. That his mother did not come to take him, whatever streaks and omelets are made at night, which are his favorite foods, but these people do not know how to eat this photo. Mara says that I have worked hard for you guys for so many years, and now I am here for a month. I want to go on a vacation, thus, she does not want to leave this house, but Kimmy Rayleigh says that if you go, who will get our food, who will wash our clothes, and who will clean the house? This Rue says that we will keep it by. Oh, there is no money for my dance class. There is no money to give pocket money, but we will hire a maid, and the vacation will be flooded. She will shout like this, and she will leave. God says that she is out of the world of her TV serial, which is Honey Night. When the children go to sleep, Hua tries to get intimate with her. Bari June twists her hand and says, I was 18 years old when you married me and gave birth to 2 children in a hurry. You kept me imprisoned in the wall. He ruined my life by saying ain't a honey bonnie and hanging around me too. Shouting at him like, it's not yours, he takes his pillar bed suite and goes to the hall. There he gets sad as to why he didn't tell me earlier that he had something more ambitious, and he is not happy in this house. The next day he tells this to his friend, and he says that your wife must be having an affair, and then their bus comes there, so he has to do the same. He sees a project here, but he says it arrogantly. That's so, but don't be smart, just do the little I give. Here, her new friends ask Rue to sign a petition. A construction company is coming with the intention of removing this slum and building a building. We are against it. Hearing that the petition is being prepared, Yono remembers his client's words. Perhaps he was talking about removing this colony. He immediately goes to his old house, takes out his VIP credit card, and then buys a beautiful dress from there too. Someone meets a rich friend in school. She is worried about his behavior. Maybe he is insured. That is why the poor guy is late taking vitamin K tablets from the medical. Then he comes back and starts complaining that it was you who was after me. Get married. Get married. I, as a mother, was thinking, let me complete my college education. After that, I will get a job and then get married. But you were the one who was adamant that you have to get married, give birth to children, and become a housewife. The house has to be decorated, and now you are telling me a friend that it is a secret that, without knowing this flashback, I got pampered by this man. He makes her sit alone and says that if you have given me so much love, then here's a divorce. Sign the papers. She thought that she didn't like it, and she took it, but what happened is that she had to hold it tightly, but she came and took the sugar from Yono and went inside with a bloody mess. The very next moment, he comes out mourning. I spent my 6 months' salary on buying this suit in a single day. You say that I bought it with my own money, and then you ask me fiercely, since when did it become mine and yours? Then the police came there. It is a cast because whoever is currently in whose body has given Yono's credit card without God. People say that it is my friend's credit card, but if the police do not believe it, then God says that this is a blacksmith. She is my friend. She had given this credit card to me after seeing the condition of our house. So, after doing a background check on this God, she found out that it was really God. He had to study in this doctor's school where there was a yo-ho system, then they left him. This is how he tells Yono that she is expecting a child. He asks if you have any affairs with anyone. Yono says no, okay, Problem solved. Saying this, he lovingly caresses Yono's head. His doing so gives Yono a new feeling. She gives a feeling that she has never experienced before, and then our manager goes to warn her again that if you remain in your old life, then how will this woman's life be? York promises that from now on I will become a good housewife. I will stay. She wants to wear a castle dress, but God says that under stress, she is a very good gogi. I will not give money to my wife, so how will I give it to you? Don't worry, honey, I will pay her money. You know, she realizes that slowly. She is drowning in the love of this man. Say anything. He is a very loving husband. Well, what do you say? Friends, tell me in the comments. If you liked his character, then do like the video. From the next day on, I will be there for him as well. When the woman who wants to remove this slum and build a building starts doing it, when she opens God's caddy, there are 88 accounts kept in a file. All this seems very strange to her because she used to keep the accounts only for large amounts. When he returns there, Yono hides the papers under the bed. One says that there is a party in the office tomorrow. Will you come with me? You are a cast. You are okay. Seeing the dress and hairstyle, he gets shocked. And he says that you are very beautiful. Are you not shy about coming with me? You are laughing, and I meet the company head, but before I can tell him about my project, he just interrupts her. Seeing this, Yono gets angry, and at the daring table, in front of everyone, she tells the company head about the project. He gets very impressed and approves the project, but God gets very angry and scolds Van. Yono gets angry and says that you are a cast. You want to stop my husband's promotion to maintain your position. Now that the boss has done something wrong to Yono, one hits the bus in anger and says if my wife utters a single word to her, I will kill her. Yono is such a murder class. The husband was understanding, and he is ready to do anything for his wife. Then they go to Stone, where Hua drinks a lot when he is in trouble. By the way, Hua is a very tolerant man, and if anyone says anything to his wife, she does not keep quiet. I can't help but ask, why did you leave doctor's school incomplete? Yes, laughingly. He says that you asked this as if you have forgotten everything. Every now and then, I will tell you, life was going well, but I got married to my beautiful girl, and my life was filled with happiness. Then we had a lovely baby girl. Her eyes were exactly like mine. Then I decided that now the happiness of my family is my happiness. I will never let my family go hungry. I will always keep them happy. I am in an orphanage. I was raised in a family, so I know the importance of family. Then I left my studies and somehow joined a job. Until today I am working in this office. Yes, I do not have a successful career, but I am a part of the world. She is sitting with tears in her eyes because she has never met such a good man in her life who considers his family to be everything. At night, he comes and sleeps with them as per his rights. Attachment to the whole family is all this. Gradually, she starts blossoming, and the next day, she becomes a part of this family. She is cooking in the kitchen and starts washing the rice, but she doesn't even know how to wash the rice. She is wrestling with the rice to earn pocket money by coming here. When she asks, Yono asks, school is at 9 o'clock. Where did you go at 7:30? Are you going to meet your boyfriend? Why am I so nervous that the boyfriend is just a friend? If you want pocket money, then go and fold the shopping bags into 300 bags. If you fold, I will give you $10. I will leave in anger. You know now that one strike you have become a mother. That night, the diamond night market starts, and the same rich woman is running it. She is charging the biggest amount. When he falls at every place, the owner of the snack shop picks him up and finds him tied up. Meanwhile, she insults the snack seller for not giving him the woman. Yes, brother, why are you? The woman takes it for him. The advertisement you saw on the apartment building of the class. The board and cell phone tower have been installed, and their rent has been kept. You don't share it with us. You yourself are a usurper, and there was no income tax on it. Apologize to the man, otherwise, you will be punished right now. I will hand him over to the police. That woman got scared and started saying sorry. Everyone arrives surprised as to where these doctor points can be found. She says that my husband is a student at Love School. He told me that the next day I would take all the shopping bags. She folds it and brings it. Now, she gives him $10. Give it to him. This is my friend's house. Okay, when he comes to kiss me, Kimmy agrees. Then they see that there is a camera hidden there, and the boys' gang is also present there. And he doesn't give life to the menu in such an aggressive manner that I come home and go straight to the room to sleep. Yono doesn't like her behavior, so he goes and sees that Kimmy's face is hurt and that I scream. That leave me alone, friend. She says if you want something, then tell me openly, son, nothing less than a run will do. That I say, seeing my condition, you should have this list of food. Isn't this Shakti's daughter? Don't worry, you are from here. Yes, I will take care of everything. Now you realize that she really doesn't know how to talk with one look. Kimmy's knee also gets hurt, and Yo-Ho tries to remove the bedsheet, then I say. Don't be afraid, Mummy. I ran away from those boys. Nothing happened to me. Shouldn't I go at all? Shakti seems very big to the friends, and she says, I will go to school and no one will do anything to you. Mummy, everything seemed to be under control after saying this. The next day, Yo-Ho, Kimmy, and Samir meet the boy's father in his blacksmith. Her lawyer says exactly what Yo-Ho told the guy's mother in the first scene. Europe now feels her mother's pain, and she is very angry that I am also a victim and says to her, how can we not do it, Mummy? Let's go from here. Yono has come out of the restroom after wiping her tears and takes out a recorder from her pocket in which she can record their conversation. She says that I also know the law and I will not let this girl live in peace, whether you want it immediately or in the other world. I will get a post posted there that you blogged about the rapist's family. Is it only the girl who is defamed? You also have the power, son. See, the boy gets scared, but the boy gets up and greets Kimmy. She caresses her hair and says that my daughter came to your house because she had faith in you. But you betrayed her trust and on top of that, you scold him and say sorry. He gets upset and says sorry. Then the information is like this, leave him. Now Kimmy is very proud of her mother because she is such a courageous woman. She also gets very emotional, and in the next second, she says don't forget to fold the shopping bags in the name of washing clothes. I understand, Mummy, you are also a mood spoiler. Just laugh and joke. Kimmy forgets her pain. Now I am completely settled in Kansa's life and love this life very much. She starts enjoying herself, but then the people's manager comes and says that only 1 week has passed since the child was born, and after that, you will be alive in your old life. Jogi Yono is not able to accept that she will have to leave the family because of this love, that is, after losing these people. How will they be able to do this? But the manager says that this is Vidhi's game, no one can rock it, so he transfers her to get it. Although Hua had not asked for a transfer, he is very sad and tells Yono that Yono meets Many the next day. She says sorry for her behavior, but he walks away too arrogantly. But then Yono tells him about her old contacts and calls the CEO of the company, who is an old client of Yono's. After hearing this, he starts walking away from there, and he curls up in front of Yono like a wet cat, and then he promises to cancel the transfer. There is some problem in Yono's eyes, and he collides with something and falls down. The doctor says that this is a different Kim. She has an ID, due to which she cannot see properly. Then Yoon remembers that she herself had this disease in her childhood, but her mother got it cured. Now she tells the manager of the people at Euro that this girl has my favorite disease. How did it happen? He tells me that at present you are his mother, hence there are chances of him getting the same disease that was in your family. What is this madness? Send me to hell, but keep this family happy by saying that there is a lot of bread. This happened in so much time. If he doesn't go, then I am the manager. She hangs herself near Arya and listens to her life story and tells her that since childhood, I have been living alone, but today I also have a family, but I cannot see your people's sorrow. I am very unlucky. Saying that there is a lot of bread, the next day another operation is going on, and then the manager of the people comes and takes Yono and says that his life will end in a little fear, and then you will return to your life with strength. Yes, but you no longer plead that my son's operation is going on inside and my husband is waiting. Please give me life. I don't want to go back to my old life, but the manager says that this is not your family and you are not violating the law. Bhakti frees her hand after having sexual intercourse with Shakti, then her foot slips on the road, and then a truck comes speeding by whose brakes have failed. You know Roti Hai, please help me once. Seeing her condition, even the manager feels very big. Yona gets relieved and goes there to see his son.